What up? What's up, boxing community? Today I got a video for you guys talking Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. Big fight, 140-pound division. Biggest fight in boxing for sure this year so far. Biggest fight since Canelo and Crawford. I mean, you got two of the best going at it in their primes. They've came up in the amateur system. You know, any young fighter out there, watch what they're doing. They're not throwing hundreds on fucking Instagram or doing this or doing that. Usually training videos of them. You see them training. They're true professionals. They're the best of the best for the reason. Everybody's known this for like the last 5-6 years. Coming out of the amateurs for both of them. They're professionals. I was watching like a prediction video, but I swear it was like fucking AI. So I was like, I'm just going to do a video. I'm not watching their fights. I kind of already know who these guys are. And my prediction personally is, both these guys look good though, by the way. I just watched like the Face Off, like on the Zone channel, and like they're both just on point. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, anything you can say like about these guys are ready to go now. They're in peak shape. They're training like they're fighting the best in the world because they're both the best in the world. So one of them's got to lose. But I believe they're the best in the world at 35, 40, and at 47, I think they could both win belts. So, these guys are the best of the best. You got Southpaw versus Orthodox. There's going to be some fireworks in this fight, okay? 100%. There's going to be moments in this fight where they could both get dropped. I mean, Shakur could get dropped, Teofimo could get dropped, but they're high level athletes with high level cardio. They'll just jump right the fuck back up, guaranteed. 100%. This fight's going 12 rounds. Who do I got winning? Shakur Stevenson. I think he's a little quicker and a little more technically sound. But here's the thing. Teofimo's going to try to open his ass up. You already know. He's going to use his footwork. He might throw some looping more punches. Left uppercut, left hook. Try to slip in that overhand right. Different angles on Shakur, He's going to try to turn it into a little street fight. He might talk some shit to Shakur. They're going to get fucking pissy with each other by the fucking last press conference. Because they're going to both be cut in weight. They're both the same size. They're both strong. Big and strong 140-pounders. They're both coming in like fucking monsters. Guaranteed. Because I did watch some of their trade. I'm like, oh shit, these motherfuckers are going to fight. That's kind of what hyped me up for this video. I think, for Teofimo to win, he's going to have to fucking open Shakur up. But I'm not saying like Shakur's not down for a street fight either. That's what I'm saying. I think if Shakur gets open up and takes a few shots, I think he's coming right back. And, Teofimo was saying, I'm going to go dirty on your ass during like the interview I watched. I get it. But I think Shakur's going to do the same shit right back to him. I think this is going to be a fucking fight. I think everybody in the boxing community knows this. I don't think this is going to be a one-sided abs open on either side. I think it's going to be a tough fight for both guys. On Sunday morning, they're both going to be hurting. But I do think Shakur wins. I think he's better. But, Teofimo, we've counted him out how many times? These guys are both professionals. They both got their family in their corner. Their family stuck through them through ups and downs, both of them. But it looks right now, both their lives are kind of perfectly in order. So I think that makes for a great goddamn fight. I just think they're both dialed in. And that's why I'm doing this video, because it's an exciting fight. You don't get, in boxing, now since like you got the Saudi dude coming in this game, like he's opened a lot of doors for these guys, and they get a fight a little earlier because they're throwing them the bag, and that's great. That's all you really needed to do. These guys aren't ducking anybody. So that's my X's is out for the fight. I think, Shakur's going to be a little more technically sound off the jab. I think, he's got that right hook. And I think, Teofimo's going to try to open him up. He's got to try to open him up and down, bring that jab, come downstairs. However he has to do it, try to open Shakur up, make it a street fight. But hey, you never know. It could be technical, and Teofimo could just fucking time Shakur. And then Shakur's going to have to turn into a street fight. Do you see what I'm saying? So anything can happen here. It's boxing, but this is a good one. Tune into this one. I don't do fucking videos, but I'm excited. And I got to give it up for Shakur Stevenson. I got to give it up for Teofimo Lopez. They're, two of the best in the game. They're real professionals. They do the right thing on and off the camera. And, that's why they're at where they're at. And that's why they're making all this fucking money at this young age. And that's why they're fighting for all the belts in the world. And, these young guys, you got to learn that shit. This ain't the Mayweather era anymore. That shit's over with. The best got to fight the best. And that's what's happening on Saturday night, this January, late January. I don't know the exact date, 30th, 31st, but I'm tuning in for sure. I'm rolling with Shakur Stevenson to get it done. But I think this is going to be exciting. I think you will get your money's worth. Get the DAZN app. I think it's on DAZN or Netflix. If it's on DAZN, get the DAZN app. Because it's going to be a good fucking fight. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Through all 12 rounds. But yes, I think Shakur is going to win. I do. But it ain't going to be fucking easy for him. But he's going to win. In my opinion. You Teofimo Lopez fans out there, you're rooting for him. And I get it. I'm a Shakur guy. I like southpaws. I like how he fights. But Teofimo's a bad motherfucker, so it is what it is. But much love. I'll be tuning into this fight. And that's my video. Peace.